Okay, that last segment got interrupted. I ran out of battery power there, but I wanted to show you what's going on in this little area again. This is just a little path going to this outbuilding in these people's backyard, and it's all pine straw back in here. And also, as I was doing that last segment and talking about what I was finding here, I noticed that as I was just standing here in this leaf litter, that ticks were just crawling up onto my shoes directly from this leaf litter in numbers. There were nymphs and adult Lone Star ticks, and I can see more on my shoes right now and socks. There's actually an adult climbing up my pants. You can see here this adult tick. It's a male Lone Star tick climbing up my pants. I'll pull him off. You can see some little nymphs, perhaps, on my socks here. Can't see them very well. There's one crawling on the side of my boot, and so on. So there's another one on my sock right there, crawling up. So I mean, this place is just covered with ticks. And when you have ticks that are this abundant somewhere, even if there's a relatively low infection prevalence with any particular organism, you have this many ticks this close to humans and in contact with humans, and it can create some relatively high risk of disease transmission just because of the numbers. Now I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. You can see here's a female Lone Star tick on the drag right now. There's actually another female over here. Back up a little bit, and you can see this other female right here on this piece of pine straw. Let me zoom in, focus in there. She's crawling around there. Again, here's the other one sitting there. There's multiple nymphs on the drag right now, and this is just dragging about 10 feet along this small section of path. See a little nymph crawling there, and the more I look over here, the more I see ticks crawling around. Let's see if I can find one of those little nymphs. May have to zoom out first, and you can see, I think there's a nymph. Yep, right there. So they're all over the place. I mean, this place is crazy. And again, there's a little nymph crawling. So I'm getting massive numbers of ticks right here in this area, like I have in the past. And this is a very dangerous situation for residents in this neighborhood. These are places that they walk every day, doing yard work, walking around their landscape, and so on. If their pets are allowed to come out here, they're going to get covered. And one of the main reasons I'm so concerned about this particular location is because this is a location where I was infected with Lyme disease back in 2010. So approximately 2 years ago, right around the same area, I had multiple Lone Star tick bites, and a short time after that I developed symptoms of swollen lymph nodes, flu-like symptoms, and that sort of thing, and then did a short course of antibiotics, the typical early stage treatment for Lyme disease, and then months later I relapsed and did my own DNA testing on myself and confirmed that I had both babesiosis and Lyme disease. And although I've been bitten by hundreds and hundreds of ticks over the years, I've never had any signs or symptoms of any kind of infection prior to that particular episode. So I have documented Lyme, Borrelia, and Babesia in Lone Star ticks from this area, and also from some human patients from this area. I've documented it in a couple of other human patients from this same neighborhood. In fact, one particular patient lives right across the street from the site where I am right now. And so, you know, people need to be aware of this, and they need to be taking the necessary precautions. So hopefully by making some of these films and documenting this, we'll get some more attention to address these problems here and recognize what a real public health issue it is. that's all for now. I need to pick up some of these sticks.